This video is a bit long overdue because I actually lost all my clients about like 2 weeks ago, but I kept trying to push on, try to get acquire new clients, and I just tried not to give up. But it came to the end where my last client just dropped me today, and I realized that I can't continue this. I need to change tactics up. I need to change my strategy up, and it sucks. Yeah. So what happened is basically I went from being an editor to a business owner where I hire people to edit my videos for me. My existing clients did not like that at all. They obviously supported my decision to expand my business and just grow my business. But the differences in editing was very stark that all of them dropped me. I had a conversation with every single one of my existing clients because I do have a close relationship with them. Even after they dropped me, we still keep in contact. During the calls I have with them, they said like, Ben, we pay you to edit our videos. We don't want anybody else to edit our videos because basically the differences was very stark with the quality of editing. The way I edit videos, I like to describe it as in I put a lot of love into my video. So maybe a 2-hour video work, I'll put like 6 hours into it. If a video that need 5 hours, I'll put 12, 16 hours into it, and the clients really loved it because they could actually see the minor differences, the minor efforts that I put into the video. I don't want to blame the editors that I hired. I actually hired about like 7 editors, which I believe were better than me. But the thing about this whole thing is that I learned a lot of things, so it's not really a lose for me. I actually learned a lot of things. When hiring people is actually one of the hardest things in the world. Like hiring is a different skill altogether. The way I hire at first was very loose. I'll be like, okay, your portfolio looks good, I'll hire you, I'll give you a real life client project. An editor portfolio looks so nice, but when you give them like real life projects, it's actually like 10% of the quality of their portfolio, which literally happened to me. So the first few editors I hired, when I gave them real world projects, it was really bad. The editing was really bad, like not par with their portfolio at all. I learned my lesson. I grew more strict in my hiring process, but even becoming super strict in my hiring process, I still couldn't find a good editor to basically deliver the deliverables in a very accepted manner. And yeah, it just basically the problem is I couldn't find a good editor. And when hiring, I get a lot of applicants, guys. I get like 100 plus applicants every time I make a hiring post, and everybody else is the same. It's super easy to find editors now, but I think it's 99% of the editors is not up to standards. Basically, there was a lot of problems, but I tried to like explain it in a way that you guys can understand when hiring people. In an agency, there are margins, and the margins are not that great. That's why if you join an agency, you edit for an agency, they only pay you like really shit. And I didn't want to pay my editors really shit, so I paid people above market rate. It really cut into my margins if I pay them at market rate. So, example, if a client pays me $1,000 a month as a retainer fee for my services, I only take home like $500. It's really bad because I pay my editors above and my thumbnail designers like a little bit above market rate, which cuts into my own margins, which sucks. But I still believe that I don't want to take advantage of people. But even still with that mentality, I still had to pay people not that great rate, and because of that, my choices of editors weren't great at all. Like it was not great. The people who actually really fucking good editors, I couldn't afford them, and the editors I could afford, I haven't found an editor that actually produce quality content. Even if they have good skills, they're always like something on the side that really holds them back. Like example, like a person with good skills, they stop learning at that point. They just think, oh, I'm decent enough, I'll stop learning. So like they have good graphic design, but the rest that the rest of their skills in editing is lacking, and they don't want to improve it. I hired like 7 editors, and literally none of them could output acceptable work. So everybody dropped me because everybody paid me in the first place just to work with me, and once I don't edit their videos, the quality dropped, and I just can't find a person to replace me, and that sucks. So I need to close down my agency. I think I can find people to replace me if I pay them, good but I can't pay them good because I take home no money. Even if I pay them above average market rate, I'm taking home like barely 50%, or sometimes even less than 50%. And in agency space, I'll just tell you the guys the margins. You want a 70-30 split with your agency, and I'm doing like 50-50 split, and I still couldn't find people that, so I had to close down my agency. I lost all my clients. I had to start all the way back from zero. Not really zero actually. I say zero, but in reality it's not zero. I still have my Twitter following. I have a personal brand. I can call my the clients that drop me. I can call them. I'm sure they'll be happy. I believe I'll be happy for them to take me back because they love my work. They only drop me because I outsource my work, which I told them I was very transparent with everybody. Going forward, the plan now is to basically close down my agency, become a freelance editor again, which, this video is not a video about wins. It's mostly about L's. I'm taking a lot of L's, but I try to see the good side in things. If I restart back to zero, I can learn a lot. Like now I have sales skills that I never had before. I know the behind the scenes of agency. I know about hiring. I know now I have experience with communicating people, about managing people. I have all those skills now. And also like starting back from zero is kind of exciting. Like if I'm going to make basically the plan now is to start from zero and make a series again on $0 to $1,000. I have 0 clients now. I'm taking $0 already. I literally have $0. If I make a series about $0 to $1,000 and I try to beat my previous record of like, I think I was like 34 days or something, I try to beat that, wouldn't that be exciting? And also like, I basically start again from the ground zero, and you guys can see my come out again, and you guys will probably relate to me more because a lot of the people who watch me, they are like beginners. So I'm basically a beginner again, like you guys. So I can like post more Twitter stuff, post daily vlogs again, and also like be more active in Discord again because I'm basically back to a freelancer again. There was one problem where I started becoming an agency owner. I felt detached from my audience. Like if you guys realize I've not been posting on Twitter anymore, I basically don't know what to post because I don't know what to post that resonate my audience. But yeah, that's the good stuff. I'm trying to think of the good stuff. Like also I didn't really touch an editing program in a month and a half, so my skill set has definitely dropped. But that's the thing, I can learn again. I can become a great editor again. So I'm going to buy courses. I was especially my friend Tom Project course, which I'm very excited to be doing his tutorials again and stuff like that. And you guys can see my I'll be posting my edits on Twitter again, so you guys can see my editing skills improving again, starting from not that great again to like great again. So that's the thing you guys can look forward to, which I can look forward to, just being improving again. But I lost a lot of money with this agency stuff. I lost a lot of fucking money, like literally like half my bank account just disappeared. Again, guys, money is not everything. I can make the money again. Like the time I spent doing all this, I learned so much skills, so much stuff that is it really a loss? Yes, it's kind of a loss when you think about things, but the experience I've gained, I try not to think of it as a loss. It's kind of a win-win as long as I don't quit. And I feel like I'm quitting, but not really because I'm still trying again. I'm trying like, what do you guys think? Just tell me about it in the comments below. But it's been such a crazy journey. Like, all this stuff. Like, I literally don't know what's going to happen in the coming days. But right now, I only have my laptop here in this room. My laptop can't really edit videos, so you can do like simple editing. So I can't really start learning again until I go home. So I'll be going home as soon as possible. Maybe tomorrow or like the next day I'm going to head home, like do the 3-hour drive home and go back on the grind, start editing videos again, start acquiring clients again, doing everything I can to be successful again, and you guys will see me coming out again. And I thought of quitting. I literally just thought of like dropping out of this editing space altogether. I literally just thought like just find something else new, but I had success with this in the past. I have a drive, I have success. If I do it once, I can do it again. So, and it's funny because one of my Discord members just left a comment on my Discord server. I think it was like a few weeks ago. He said, "Hey Ben, why don't you just make a old account, like a brand new profile that nobody knows you, and try to get to $1,000 a month again? kind of like what Finzas does. And I was like, nah, that takes too much time. But literally, I'm doing it again. But of course, I have certain advantages. I have like connections within the industry. I have like a personal brand, so it's a bit of an advantage. But still, I'm literally stuck. I'm literally like have zero income right now. I'm back to $0 a month. I'm doing a $0 to $1,000 series again. Hopefully with my back to my old setup whenever I go home. For now, you guys have to suffer with this shitty setup. But for the first few days, maybe I'll start my series when I go home, because it's no point, right, starting my series now when I can't edit videos because I don't have my setup with me. I don't have my desktop with me. So maybe I'll start my series in a couple of days when I go back home, and yeah, hopefully good things about to come. Hopefully I can make this work again. I'm fucking excited, but just to be transparent with you, I'm fucking terrified. But if you think about it, there's no way I can fail. I did it once. If I put in the hard work, I put in all the dedication I had earlier, and I basically, because editing skills, from what I learned from hiring, like I said, 99% of people aren't qualified as a good editor. Everybody is like so fucking average, and clients are not looking for average right now. Clients actually want good editors from what I've seen, and almost everybody is so super average. And if you put the time into like practice project tutorials, like quality tutorials, like my friend Tom Projects made, and I also going to start working. I want to buy like my other friend Mohi Visuals. I'll buy his course, and because I believe he's an amazing editor, so I'll also do his tutorials. So if you just put in the work, do the quality tutorials, you guys will become like the top 1% of skill-wise. I'm saying skill-wise, not the fucking actually like top 1% earning-wise editors. Just put in the work, guys. I'm going to do the work. You're going to see me literally doing the work from the ground zero again. So if I do it, you should do it too. Do it along with me. $0 a month to $1,000 a month. Let's see how fast we can do it. And let's see how efficient we can do our editing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my new series.